Welcome back. We are back in Smithville Dam with the con. It's got a new paint job. I'm digging it. I had to kind of get over the fact that I was not making the International Scout work for my purposes. Maybe some of you out there are skilled enough to drive that vehicle with no problem. I'm not. I found the ground clearance to be lacking, the tires too small, and it's underpowered. And some of the for a truck that you can find for free very early game in the first map, some of the upgrades that would solve some of the problems I just mentioned are locked at fairly high levels. Basically, the only thing that truck has going for it, in my opinion, is the insane roof rack fuel capacity that gives you like 3 tanks of gas essentially worth of range on that vehicle. Everything else I find to be essentially unusable. So, I got the con back. I'm heading out to find the rest of the towers. I left the garage at Smithville Dam. I tried to... Am I going the right way I want to go? Yeah, I tried to take this route here, but I haven't completed this Fallen Rocks mission. I don't know what they need. I'm going to have to go back and check that out later. It may be like service parts from the service hub right there, so that may be a very easy early task. I need to pack up the Paystar and bring it over here at some point if I want to do missions like that. Can't do them with the con at all, even if I wanted to tow a trailer, because it won't tow a trailer. It has no towing capacity. So yeah, we're just going to continue what the original plan was with the scout and try to open up any towers on the Smithville Dam map, and we will hit any upgrades that we happen to pass in the area. I'm not going to go too far out of my way at this point to pick up upgrades, but I will if something is right in the immediate vicinity, because my concern is I don't want to run out of fuel, you know, getting distracted. I'd like to just get stuff unlocked and opened up in this area so that we can start doing missions here. So that's the plan. We'll see what we can get accomplished. I really was disappointed I wasn't able to unlock everything with... Wow. With the International Scout. Okay, so this is the way I want to keep going. I'm going to clear the nav points because they're headed all in the wrong direction. But I want to go down here. There's 2 towers down here, yeah. So across the dam and then like onto this path. And then once I get down into this area, I'll figure out like how to get to that tower. And then there's one way back here. And I think... Yeah, then there's only one more left on this map. Alright, so we're going this way. Another flooded farm. Feel bad for the farmers in this game. Probably lost everything. Man, this vehicle is so... Alright. You guys are probably like, yeah, you just can't drive, dude. But that vehicle, I'm driving perfectly straight. I wasn't touching the joystick at all, and as soon as I hit a certain speed, it just skids on concrete. I know it's got like the big balloon off-road tires, but its on-road handling is not great. There are some just general slower trucks in the game. I know from some time I spent in Russia in my earlier playthrough, there's like an Azaz, I think is the truck brand name. I don't know if that's one of the real ones or if that is... that was me. That wasn't the truck, that was me. Or if it's one of the kind of rebranded ones to avoid licensing. But it's like a twin steer. It's got the front 4 wheels all turn, and that vehicle is arguably a little bit overpowered for this region. But one of the things about it is it just doesn't have a very high top speed, so controlling it is a little less of a challenge. If you tend to have problems at high speed, that can be an option, because it just doesn't... Its top speed is just not very fast. Alright, so I think, like I said, I just head down here a little way. I think over around the corner to the left is where I set my nav point, and then I'll have to see what has opened up as I've driven this area and see if I can find a path to the first tower. Is this the right way? Oh, it's taking me down by the water. I sort of don't love driving on these paths so close to the water. This one's not bad so far, I guess. Oh, except that's not the right direction now. Where the heck am I? Am I anywhere near where I want to go? Yeah, I guess sort of. Maybe not. This is probably not. I probably should have gone down here. I mean, that's the path I set, but I probably should have gone down here and tried to take a left back here. But let me keep going around. Maybe when I get over to this area, there could be an area where there's maybe like a little land bridge or something I can cross where the water's shallow. I don't know. Is that an upgrade? That looks like an upgrade that we had not marked on the map yet. Cool. Upgrade location discovered. All-wheel drive. Engageable all-wheel drive. Not for this truck. For what? The White Western Star. I don't think I've ever acquired that truck, so when we get it, we will have engageable all-wheel drive. Is that a highway truck? I haven't found the highway trucks to be too useful, unfortunately, because even when you get all of the area opened up, like you've built all the bridges and cleared all the rock slides and all the down power lines, there are plenty of areas where you drive highway and then it's interspersed with like an area like this, and you get mud and the highway tires are just not gonna cut it. Alright, so this is what I was wondering. I think maybe, like, is this an area that I can cross? Maybe, but that's actually not where the towers... Okay, there's one tower way down here. Okay, I'm way far from really where I intended to be. I could have probably... Where's the garage at? Okay. So here's the garage up here. This tower, I should have come down the hill and gone like straight. I don't know why I was thinking I needed to go across the dam. Unless I think I was actually looking for this tower is the thing. So I can try to hit either one of these towers, but I gotta find a way to get to them. So from where I'm at, let me just continue. I'll head up here and hope that it takes me to that tower. And if it doesn't, we are just... It's kind of... I mean, it is legitimately just gorgeous scenery down here. Look at this. Look at this. That's the thumbnail right there. Look at that. Alright. It probably won't be because I'll forget that I had that shot. But, you know, whatever. So we're just exploring. Is this another area up here that is... Yeah. So this is the other advantage, I guess, of just driving around a little bit, is I can find these missions. Although I guess if you find the towers, they unlock anyway. But this is one where you have to bring wood to build a bridge. Yeah. Smithville Bridge. We'll accept it, but we're not going to do that mission right this second. Okay, so if I take this road... Yeah, I'm kind of back to, like, if I just would have... I basically went down here and around and came right back up here. So let's go across and stick to the main road here for a little bit and see how close we can get to one of the towers that we were looking for. It's going to be a little bit dark. And what is that? That's the trailer store. So, like, fuel at some point would be useful. I'm down to 44 liters. This is not a fuel store. What is this? Not fuel. What is this? Warehouse. Okay. That's the warehouse. I will head around this way. And we will continue exploring. Turn the lights on. So this just bypasses where I'm driving now. It kind of bypasses an area where on the main road there's a bridge that's out. So if I come up here, I can cross the water, and if I kind of like look to the left, there is an area. Yeah, there's supposed to be a bridge down there somewhere. Is this where I cross, though? Yeah, there's a path right there. So this is one of those deceptive, like, it looks like you're never going to be able to make it, and it's not terribly challenging. It's kind of like it's designed to cross right there. This terrain is rough, even where it's not muddy. So it's challenging enough when you hit like the mud holes like that, but it's just so like the undulation of the terrain makes it a little challenging. All right, looks like there's a house here. I don't know. Sometimes there's vehicles or trailers at houses. Where am I? Is there something? There's a trailer with wooden planks. So there's probably... I'll take the XP. There's probably a... Oh! I wonder if that bridge that I just mentioned requires wooden planks. Because if it does, if I can get over here and then kind of deliver them from this end, like going left here, then I can save myself a trip to the lumber yard or the sawmill or whatever. Okay. So we just kind of came through here across the dam. This bridge is out, so we went through here, up around here. And here's where we're at. There is a tower up here somewhere, so we're going to continue. When I get to there, I think I'm going to take a right. I feel like that tower is likely not just down this main highway road. It's probably up in the hills. So we're going to take that right. I'm down to 36 liters. That is one of the challenges. I do have the upgraded engine in the con. I think with the Platinum Edition or whatever it is that gives you this vehicle, it comes with a couple upgrades. Because if you sell it and buy it back, it comes with the base engine, but the more powerful engine is like unlocked, even though there are locked upgrades in between, which is not something you normally see. So I think it's unlocked because it comes as part of the Platinum pack. There is a special paint job that came with the con as well. I tend to not like any of those, but there's one for the con, there's one for the Chevy pickup, and I saw another one recently for a vehicle that I could purchase. So I'm not really heading... Yeah, I guess I am sort of heading towards the tower. So I want to go this way. Yeah. I tend to not like them. They're weird, like, era-specific. Like, the Chevy is like that splatter kind of paint that I feel like was popular in the 90s. I don't really like it. This truck might have, like, there's, like, a high roller paint job, and it's, like playing cards. Like poker cards or something like that. And I don't know if that's for the con, I forget. But I tend to prefer... So this is another example of like the paint job that I have on right now is like the variation on the stock paint job. So it's like just a different color scheme, but it's the same like striping and stuff. It's just instead of brown and tan, it's like orange and white. Oh boy. Yikes. Probably could have shifted into low gear a little bit sooner before I went careening down the hill. Okay. So I want to make sure I don't get turned around and start heading right back towards the dam, which I feel like there's a legitimate risk of that happening. Where is the... Oh, this is really frustrating. This is definitely not the most direct route to take, I can tell you that much. But I think if I can get back up to here, I stand a reasonable chance of getting to the tower on this tank of gas. Yeah, I think I might have mentioned already in this episode, but there is a roof rack for the con, but it's locked behind like level 11 or level 14. But that would definitely make this thing even a better like pure scouting vehicle to have all that extra fuel. Because if you give me, you know, an extra 50 to 60 liters. Is this a path, or am I just like skyrimming my way up this hill? I think it's a path. Yeah, if you give me an extra 50, 60, 70 liters on this vehicle, it becomes even more useful for activities like this, where you say, I'm just going to go out and unlock all of the towers for one map in one trip. Okay. So considering I'm back on the main road, I feel like in all likelihood I took a completely unnecessary detour, and I probably could have stayed on the main road and I would have been fine. I don't know that, but it sort of feels that way. I guess I keep going and hope that it winds around and comes like here. That's kind of my only option. I'm down to 24 liters. I think I thought I was going to be able to get 2 towers, and maybe I would have if I'd have taken more efficient routes. Oh boy. I hate these bridges. I feel like I get lined up, and then right before I get on it, I bounce to the left or right, and then I'm not lined up anymore. Okay. That was uneventful. I'll take it. I wish I'd seen a fuel stop at some point. I wouldn't mind fueling up, because I hate if even if I get to this one tower, if I run out of fuel, I'm going to have to recover to the garage, which I sort of don't. I prefer not to if I can avoid it. Okay, where am I going? I'm back on concrete. It's night. I can't really see the tower. Yeah, alright, this looks promising, like this is going to wind around. Fingers crossed. We'll go in cabin, first person view. Okay. So we went around the bend there. The amount of rock slide. Oh, is that a path? Yes. Yeah, it sort of looks like that's going to take me up there. It looks like it goes to here and then it sort of disappears because this is still grayed out. So I'm going to assume that is the path I want to take to the tower. I can see it. I see the flashing beacon lights warning low-flying aircraft not to smash into the tower. Okay. I thought I was on a path, but this just looks like I'm in a washout. Yeah, I don't think this is the approach I'm supposed to be taking. I'm guessing there's a road on the other side. But I'm going to be stubborn and stupid, because I'm probably going to roll. Okay, that worked. That doesn't mean it wasn't dumb. Definitely unlocked a few tasks and missions there, it looked like. Whoop. Alright, let's see what we have on the map now. Okay, so I feel slightly less stupid, I guess, in the sense that there's not a clear path to get up here. I'm guessing, like, going down here is maybe a little gentler than where I took coming here and then up this giant cliff. But you know what? It worked. So, okay, unless there's fuel extremely nearby. So there's another gateway to another map. Let's say Drummond Island. Yeah, so there's no fuel in this region whatsoever. So I think I'm probably going to call this. That was insanely inefficient, and I apologize for that. But I'm going to have to recover back. There's really nothing. If there were an upgrade in the... Well, I'm here, and there is an upgrade down here. I don't... I'm not confident I can make it over there on 13... Yeah, not on 13 liters of fuel. Okay. Thanks for your patience. Appreciate you continuing to watch. Give me a like. Give me a subscribe. It'll help the channel. I will see you next time.